Dormans has been producing world-class coffee for over 60 years. With a reputation for quality that is unsurpassed, the company has grown to a regional exporter of over 250,000 bags of green coffee, as well as a renowned retail business and a successful chain of coffee shops. Making quality coffee starts here on the farm, where experienced workers pick ripe red coffee berries. The berries are then sorted by hand to remove leaves, twigs, and other contaminants before they are washed, and the fleshy pulp is removed by machine. The process happens simultaneously as the water drives the beans through the grinders. The pulp goes out in one direction, while the beans collect in huge holding vats. The washed beans are then dried out in the open on raised tables with wire mesh at the bottom to allow better air circulation. The dried beans are then taken for milling, where the cream-colored husks are removed, leaving green beans. The process is eco-friendly with very little wastage, as the water is recycled and the pulp is used back on the farm as manure. Samples of green coffee from the East African region are then tasted in order to grade 3 key elements, namely body, acidity, and flavor. The green beans are first roasted in a mini roaster. The experienced workman checks the process first by ear as he waits to hear the crackling of the beans, and then by sight as he looks at the color of the roasted beans. The samples are then ground and weighed to exact measurements in order to maintain a perfect water-to-coffee ratio. Hot water is then added to each cup and allowed to rest a while before it is stirred and then filled all the way to the top. The foam, which only forms with fresh coffee, is then removed before tasting. The skilled workman, known as a liquorer, now slurps the coffee with a spoon from each cup. This is done because different flavors are detected by taste buds on different parts of the tongue. And so, to get a full appreciation, the coffee must be spread throughout the mouth. Dormans liquorers taste about 1,500 cups every week. Cupping allows the liquorer to select only the best coffee from all the samples to be bought for large-scale production. The selected green coffees are then bought at auction or in direct sales and stored in large warehouses where the humidity and temperature are carefully regulated. Samples of each shipment are tested again to check that they match the original samples. The coffee is then sorted, first by hand, where the workers pick out diseased or damaged beans. They are then sorted by weight. This large machine vibrates rapidly, forcing the heavier beans to one side and the light beans to the other. The beans are then roasted in the industrial scale roasters for precise periods at exact temperatures to maintain quality levels. Here too, the workmen listen for the crackling sound and check the color of the coffee in the roaster. The roasted coffee is now cooled in the cooling vat. The roasted coffee is sucked 20 feet up into the grinder, after which it is heat sealed in nitrogen-flushed wrappers. This machine forces hot, pressurized and vaporized water through the ground coffee, giving a concentrated solution. Here, the barista adds steamed milk with great skill to create a perfect cappuccino. A true taste of the motherland. Dormans coffee, made in Kenya.